you with me on this?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, most of the time it's not too difficult to belong to a union. You sign a card, you get a pin, you receive a newsletter, you get guidance on applications for tenure and promotion and sabbatical leaves when you need it. Occasionally you brandish the CBA when you believe that rights have been violated, and sometimes you freeze for 2 minutes. Really not too difficult. It becomes difficult to be a union member only when the union asks for its members to engage in the one activity that makes the union what it is, that distinguishes it from all other organizations, that gives it its power. And that is the request that its members stand together, sometimes loudly, sometimes quietly, but to unify and to stand together. During these tumultuous times, when state governments across the nation seek to weaken, if not destroy, unions, when state governments propose to dramatically underfund education, when the public has been persuaded to not appreciate and seek the positive impacts collective bargaining can have on salaries, benefits, and working conditions, but rather demand that the rising middle class relinquish their struggles and return to the voiceless acquiescence to management's focus on keeping wages low, benefits paltry, to increase the profit margin, which never really seems to trickle down. During these times, we need more than ever to move out of our comfort level and to stand together. This union needs to remind ourselves, our students, our communities, that we stand for quality public higher education. We will resist increased class sizes whenever possible because we know that mentoring and individual attention to students will give them a better learning experience. We will raise our voices to fight for tenure-track positions because we know that it is the tenure-track faculty member that can offer students and the university a career-stretching commitment to their growth. We will negotiate salaries and benefits that are commensurate with faculty training and expertise so that we continue to attract the best qualified for our students. We stand for quality public higher education. Will you stand with us?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The union stands for high quality. This union stands for high quality education at a reasonable cost. We will continue to write our legislators about the need to amend the governor's draconian budget proposal for higher ed. We will continue to write our editorials. We'll continue to educate our students to advocate for quality education. We will sign our payroll deduction contributions to CAP, regretting but knowing the powerful role that money plays in electing representatives who support our cause. We will troop to the Capitol on lobby days to persuade our representatives that it is the government's responsibility to adequately support the state-owned universities. Hell, we'll even propose a wage freeze at the negotiations table to help the current budget crisis, which is historic in its gravity. We stand for high-quality education at a reasonable cost. Will you stand with us? Communities across the Commonwealth. We coach our community's Little League teams. We send money to community library expansion projects. We work at our local rape and abuse shelters. We donate food and clothing to local drives. We eat, and wherever we can, drink in our local communities. We stand in support of our local communities through public service, charitable work, and as contributors to the economic growth, development, and citizenship of our immediate regions. Will you stand with us?
Yes.
Fostering future leaders. We will continue to offer a liberal studies program that both clarifies but also complicates the interrelationships among peoples, cultures, and histories that citizens in a complex, diverse, and turbulent world need to know. We'll continue to offer students the knowledge and skills that they will need to succeed professionally in cutting-edge programs such as the English Department's new Literary and Cultural Studies track. a dance program that gives its students the opportunity to work with internationally known choreographers, the first accredited sport management program in the country, a safety management major, our redesigned leadership minor that is accessible to all students regardless of their major. We stand for fostering future leaders. Will you stand with us? So, APSCUF, this union is not like CEOs firing employees and getting raises. This union is not like the banking system ruining the nation's financial system and getting bonuses. This union is not like some priests molesting children and getting transfers. This union is standing for public higher education. Will you stand with us?
Yeah.
This union is for high quality education. Will you stand with us? Will you stand with us? We are for fostering future leaders. Will you stand with us? Because in an appropriation of Benjamin Franklin's sentiments, we must all indeed hang together, or most assuredly we shall all hang separately. Thank you.